Hi, friends, and welcome to your daily devotional for Monday, May 31st, 2021. Happy Memorial Day. This week we are talking about relationships. In the next few moments, I invite you to think about which are the most important relationships in your life. Today is Memorial Day, but today is also the Feast of the Visitation. It is the day where the church has traditionally celebrated Mary's visit to Elizabeth when she was pregnant. And so our readings today will go with the visitation. Our word from the psalmist today is Psalm 113 from the New Living Translation. Listen now for God's word to us. Praise the Lord. Yes, give praise, O servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord now and forever. Everywhere, from east to west, praise the name of the Lord. For the Lord is high above the nations. His glory is higher than the heavens. Who can be compared with the Lord our God, who is enthroned on high? He stoops to look down on heaven and on earth. He lifts the poor from the dust and the needy from the garbage dump. He sets them among princes, even the princes of his own people. He gives the childless woman a family, making her a happy mother. Praise the Lord. Let us pray. Savior, Redeemer, beloved of God, clothe us in your love, strengthen us to live gently on this earth, give us humility to see all we encounter as precious to you, and teach us to walk with kindness and patience this hour and always. Amen. Our Old Testament reading today comes from 1 Samuel chapter 2, verses 1 through 10 from the Common English Bible. Listen for God's word. Then Hannah prayed, "My heart rejoices in the Lord. My strength rises up in the Lord. My mouth mocks my enemies because I rejoice in your deliverance. No one is holy like the Lord. No, no one except you. There is no rock like our God. Don't go on and on, talking so proudly, spouting arrogance from your mouth, because the Lord is the God who knows, and he weighs every act. The bows of mighty warriors are shattered, but those who were stumbling now dress themselves in power. Those who were filled full now sell themselves for bread. But the ones who were starving are now fat from food. The woman who was barren has birthed 7 children, but the mother with many sons has lost them all. The Lord, he brings death, gives life, takes down to the grave and raises up. The Lord, he makes poor, gives wealth, brings low, but also lifts up high. God raises the poor from the dust, lifts up the needy from the garbage pile. God sits with them. God sits them with officials, gives them the seat of honor. The pillars of the earth belong to the Lord. He set the world on top of them. God guards the feet of his faithful ones, but the wicked die in darkness, because no one succeeds by strength alone. The Lord, his enemies are terrified. God thunders against them from heaven. The Lord, he judges the far corners of the earth. May God give strength to his king and raise high the strength of his anointed one. This passage said that God brings death upon people and makes people poor. What are your thoughts on this? Our New Testament reading today comes from the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 1, verses 39 through 57 from the New Revised Standard Version. Listen again for God's word to us. In those days, Mary set out and went with haste to a Judean town in the hill country, where she entered the house of Zechariah and greeted Elizabeth. When Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the child leaped in her womb. And Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit and exclaimed with a loud cry, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. And why has this happened to me, that the mother of my Lord comes to me? For as soon as I heard the sound of your greeting, the child in my womb leaped for joy. And blessed is she who believed that there would be a fulfillment of what was spoken to her by the Lord." And Mary said, "My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he has looked with favor on the lowliness of his servant. Surely from now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One has done great things for me, and holy is his name. His mercy is for those who fear him from generation to generation. He has shown strength with his arm. He has scattered the proud in the thoughts of their hearts. He has brought down the powerful from their thrones and lifted up the lowly. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent the rich away empty. He has helped his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy, according to the promise he made to our ancestors, to Abraham and to his descendants forever." And Mary remained with her about 3 months and then returned to her home. Now the time came for Elizabeth to give birth, and she bore a son. Friends, this is the word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God. Now, this story is obviously read around Christmas time. Advent 3 is Mary's Sunday. Do you hear anything different in it, reading it apart from the Christmas season? Let us pray. O God, who wonderfully created and yet more wonderfully restored the dignity of human nature, grant that we may share the divine life of him who humbled himself to share our humanity. Your Son, Jesus, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. Amen. Friends, go and take the risk. For some of the most beautiful things we have in life come from our mistakes. Be well and be in peace. I'll see you tomorrow.